Good morning. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to St. Charles High School. My name is Julie Bosler, and on behalf of myself and Sarah Scaturo, the Commencement Ceremony Directors, it is our honor and privilege to welcome you to the 118th Annual Commencement Exercises at St. Charles High School. At this time, please rise and welcome our Board of Education, District and Building Administrative Team, faculty, and the graduation candidates of 2023. Please remain standing, and gentlemen, please remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem as performed by the Madrigal Choir under the direction of Ms. Courtney Gibson. Please be seated.
Left and out of the button. Can you go up by that? No, you're not in the booth. You just go up, right? You go up by this.
Yeah, you just go. Yeah.
Family and friends, please enjoy our musical selection, Oceans and Stars by Amy Bernan, as performed by the SCHS Madrigal Choir.
See
At this time, St. Charles High School would like to welcome Dr. Jason Seifert, Superintendent of Schools, to introduce the Board of Education.
Thank you. Well, good morning. Is this awesome or what? I can't hear you. This is not on the script, but do they look great or what? All right, people, you need to wake up. I know St. Charles High can do better than that. We have a couple of newbies on the stage. I tell them this is usually, even though it's in the morning, it's usually a party. This is a celebration of these people. So again, let them hear you. There you go. That's more like it. So that's more like it. So good morning, and on behalf of the Board of Education and the Central Office team, I want to welcome you all to today's graduation. Congratulations to the graduates of 2023 and to all the parents, guardians, family members, and friends celebrating with us today. This is a very special day for us all, and it is my privilege and honor to serve this great school district as a superintendent. I'm so proud of you, Pirate Class of 2023. You have brought us all great joy and pride in all of your successes. The entire St. Charles School District staff wish you the very best in your next steps of life. A special thank you goes out to, how about Julie Bosler and Sarah Scaturo? Also our tech department, our maintenance department, our SCHS admin staff, and how about the staff here at SCHS? So I'd like to introduce a few people here on stage with me today. Starts with our Board of Education. We thank them for their service and their leadership. Our president is with us today, Dr. Donna Towers. And we have a board member with us, Mrs. Karen O'Hearn. From the Central Office team, we have Dr. Earl Draper, our Assistant Superintendent of CNI, Curriculum and Instruction. And Mr. Shields, Assistant Superintendent of Operations. And how about your St. Charles High admin team? How about Dr. Ted Happel? People love you, Ted. Mr. Jeff Thorne, Assistant Principal. And Dr. Patricia Clausen, Assistant Principal. And I can say this because at the other school, our AD is leaving, so I can say this at this point. The hardest working AD out there, wherever he is, he's in the back working, Mr. Ben Owens. We have a lot of wonderful staff working with us today, but I also do want to introduce another principal with us today from our Success Campus. Mr. Brett Coburnis is in here. There he is. So congratulations once again. I know you are proud of them as much as I am, and I'm so happy to be here. And at this point, I'm going to ask Dr. Towers to come up and say words. And you can look away as we get her stool set up for her here.
Get my box out. I need a box. So good morning, class of 2023. You're just amazingly glowing this morning. We're so proud of you. So this is a time that everyone is excited. You're excited. Your families are excited for you also. It's also a time to receive some advice. So I'm here to give you some words of my own. I'd like to start with a quote from a famous coach, Vince Lombardi. Some of you may not know him, but if you know the Super Bowl trophy, it's named for him. And he said, if you just won't settle for anything less than your best, then you will be amazed at what you can accomplish in your life. Many of you already have a pretty good idea of what you want to do next. Some of you are going to go into the military. Some of you are going to go right to work. Some of you are going to college. Some of you may be still sitting on the couch trying to figure out what the heck you want to do next. And that's okay. All of you are stepping away from the security and the routines of a high school, and now you are venturing onto new pathways where you are going to make the decisions. Of course, it could be a scary time. I think you need to think about that quote from Coach Lombardi. Just don't settle for anything but your best. Give each of your choices your full effort. See if your choice fits the path that you're on, and not just what you think others expect you to do. You are the ones shaping your life. Your path should make you happy, but it also can bring some disappointment, and that's okay. If you find that your path doesn't have any obstacles and it's pretty smooth sailing, then it's probably not a really good path. That's not going to lead anywhere worth your efforts. And don't be embarrassed by making mistakes. And don't think that smart people don't make mistakes. Albert Einstein said, anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. You will learn from those mistakes. And those mistakes are going to help smooth out your path. But some of those mistakes, some of those have turned out to be some of our best inventions, like microwave ovens and sticky tape. So don't be deterred if you have setbacks. If you're not happy with the path that you're on, then step off. Look around and start in a different direction. This is your time to explore, try all of your options, try new ideas, find your path. Create that vision for yourself and for your life. Visualize what you want your future to look like and work towards making that a reality. Focus on your positives. Readjust when you have setbacks, and use your determination and your drive to create the future that you want. No dream is too big. So think big and take those necessary steps to achieve your vision. Find your path. And remember Coach Lombardi, if you just won't settle for anything less than your best, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish in your life. So on behalf of the Board of Education, I congratulate all of you, and I wish you good luck on your path. Thank you.
Hello. This is nerve-wracking. I was told while practicing my speech that it'd be too early in the morning to say good afternoon, that I should say good morning instead. So good morning. My name is Trent Bescorvani, and for the next few moments, I'm gonna talk a little math. But Trent, we just graduated. We don't wanna hear about math right now. Although that's true, This math is a little different. Assuming the average life expectancy to be about 78 and high school taking around 4 years to complete, that means your time at St. Charles High equates to 5.13% of your life. This may not seem like a lot, so let's add in all those years birth through 8th grade, which is about 23.1%, nearly a quarter. That first quarter we spent learning from books, our parents, friends, and teachers. We've learned a variety of things spanning from how to solve equations, write papers, give speeches, play instruments and sports. But most importantly, we've learned how to develop relationships, friendships, and bonds we hope will last a lifetime. And while reflection is good, now is not the time to dwell on the past 18 years. Now is the time to think, plan, and dream of the next 60 or 76.9%. For all you non-math people, I know you were probably dozing off as I talked all things numbers, but it's over now, I promise. Now it's time to dream, plan, and focus on what lies ahead. So I ask you, what do you want to do in life? Who do you want to be? What will people remember you by? Will you be a billionaire philanthropist? Will you be a Nobel Peace Prize winner? Maybe a convicted felon. Only time will tell. One thing is for sure, though. Time is irreplaceable. There are no magic wands, genies in a bottle, or time machines to take you back. The only thing we are gifted with is today. That's why it's called the present. It's about making tomorrow count and making our dreams and goals a reality. Memento mori is a saying I like to live by, so much so that I got it tattooed on my right leg. Sorry, Mom. This is Latin for remember death. First used by Socrates in 399 BC, it's symbolized by a skull or a raven. Me, on the other hand, I like to use flowers to symbolize it, reminding me to live every day like it's my last, to enjoy it all, and to never sweat the small stuff, because there is no time for that. Today and tomorrow are gifted to each of us, and we don't know how much of our 76.9% we will get to experience, so we need to make it count. As we close this chapter in our lives, we start to write a new one. And if I've learned anything while in school, if you're gonna plagiarize, at least be good at it. Just kidding, just kidding. Everyone here today will write their own stories, so be as creative as you wish. Just remember, success isn't measured in sports cards, large homes, and attractive spouses. Success is measured by the character you possess. It's remembering to take turns, to share, to make good choices, to be kind and listen, but most importantly, to work hard. In closing, I'd like to thank the reasons we've made it this far. Thank you to all the family, friends, teachers, staff, and administration for helping us navigate those past 18 years. Thank you for the late nights and early mornings you've put in for us, and to our parents for the sleepless nights and worrying when we were not. Without you, the last 23.1% would not have gotten us here today. Please give yourselves a pat on the back as we give you a round of applause. Finally, congratulations to the class of 2023. We've done it. Not even a global pandemic could have prevented us from getting this far. We are the next politicians, veterinarians, doctors, electricians, and teachers of the world. It may be a scary thought to think about, but I think we will do an outstanding job. And the next 60 years will be written just as they are intended. Congratulations, class of 2023.
This year's selected commencement speaker is Mr. David Forbes. Mr. Forbes started teaching social studies here at St. Charles High the year that the class of 2023 were freshmen. In his 4 years here, he has quickly won over the hearts of the students of SCHS and even won Teacher of the Year during his second year at our school. He coaches basketball, is a sponsor of the Black Student Union, and is always an inspiration to students and staff alike. As Mr. Forbes would say by his infamous phrase, "Lovely people," please welcome to the podium Mr. David Forbes.
That was a lovely reception. Extra credit for all of you. That was fantastic. That was great. Somebody said this as we were outside preparing to come in. They said, we graduated together. When my first year here, you guys were freshmen, and in more ways than one, I agree with that statement. That in so many different ways, I've come and I've grown as a teacher and as a man, as you guys have come and grown as young people and as students. So, to this, I say, hello, lovely people. Greetings to all of our esteemed Board of Education members, central office leaders, and administration. Greetings to our fearless and wondrous teachers, counselors, and support staff. Greetings to all of our proud and enduring parents. Also, greetings to our brilliant graduates, to whom we celebrate today. To this, I say well done. And this is the part to where I would like all of us to give a round of applause to our wonderful graduates. Now, there is a reluctance to blindingly commemorate this moment and hail it as the greatest achievement of your lifetime. To be clear, before I am forcefully whisked off this stage, we should celebrate this momentous occasion. But moments like these are often misunderstood and misrepresented. We place the accomplishment, the conclusion of our goals, or the proverbial summit of the climb as this heralding or climactic point in our young yet fruitful lives. To this, I say that we are wrong. And to view it as the defining moment in your young lives, I believe is a mistake. Now, hold on to that thought. My hope is that by the end of this brief engagement, you will understand my perspective a little bit more intimately. This is the point in the speech where I bring in a quote from a well-known or famous individual who will give my words some credibility. I will find someone who has been deemed important, and I will reference their words to explain my message or elicit the meaning of this proceeding. Being a social studies teacher, it was tempting not to cherry pick from the laurels of history to find such a quote. It would be easy to seek advice from Franklin D. Roosevelt, who said the only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Or maybe I go to Winston Churchill, and maybe he gets the overall meaning or the message of why we are here today when he stated success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. My fail-safe is always Abraham Lincoln. And Abraham Lincoln eloquently asserted, always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. Lincoln gets very, very close to what I believe the meaning of this proceeding and the reason why we are here today. But he ultimately falls short. And Lincoln's his quote ultimately falls short of my intent to explain why or the purpose of why we're here today. So it begs the question, What are we doing? Why are we all here today? I scoured the internet and my own personal library of information to search for a quote, a lyric, an off-cuff remark that could best encourage the class of 2023 and explain why this moment means so much. And thankfully, I found it. And the way it came to me reinforced everything that I value about teaching and education. Y'all, I found it on YouTube. Now, I teach freshmen, right? Ever since my first year here, I've taught freshmen. Many of you I taught as young freshmen. And I'm a freshman basketball coach. So I have freshmen all day long. God bless America. Please pray for me. But it's in those freshman classes and during our study halls that we would have after school, and during our meetings, sometimes in our BSU meetings, I would allow my students to use my YouTube account to play music that was relevant to them. Their song selections somehow got trapped in YouTube's algorithm that selects song selections or choices for me. And one morning, as I'm preparing for this speech and I'm listening to music in the background to set the tone, set the mood, and I'm preparing these ideas for this speech, I was abruptly interrupted by the musical selections from a NBA Youngblood. Is that right? Instantly, I blamed Nick Pugh. Wherever you are, I blamed him. Yes, yes, God bless America. But this time, as the song played, I practiced the strategy that I used every day when we would share our daily bell ringers. I listened. And here's what he said. He said, I remember I wanted to quit for so many times, but I knew this moment would come. Now it's my time. I gotta make up for all them nights that my mama cried. I'm going in, I'm putting everything on the line. Dropped out of school to chase my dreams. I had something to prove. I put my all into this stuff. I can't ever lose. You got it. Somebody awake today. Somebody awake, right? Somebody here. Somebody here. Oh, NBA Youngblood, right? Or a young boy, depending on who you talk to. Now, certain words were edited for obvious reasons. But I think the position of his heart was something that I could not ignore. For a young blood or young boy, it was never about a crowning moment of achievement. His lyrics illustrate something far more poignant and philosophical. The luggage of his thoughtful words carried in them a sense of sorrow, perseverance, self-determination, and hope. His ideas alluded to a grander point that there is a spirit of rebellion, heartache, and freedom in true education. Today, and maybe in your past, people have used paradoxical phrases like, now you enter into the real world, almost as this threatening fear tactic that will somehow force you to see the true complexities that accompany us on this journey of life. I wholeheartedly challenge this notion. The real world convention of thought places this ceremony as the complete culmination of our character and personal worth. It drives a message that your experiences, failures, lessons, and successes up to this point have just prepared you to don a piece of paper adorned with your name. And after that last name is called today, you, being unprepared, will have to scurry to find what really matters in life and will hopefully arrive at this mythical destination of success that we have predestined for you. When in fact, in actuality, you and your effort, your resilience, your tears, struggles, heartaches, failures, insecurities, shortcomings, wins, losses, celebrations, scars, disappointments, headaches, and frustrations are really what gives that diploma that you will receive any credibility. You have endured school shutdowns, virtual learning, national catastrophes, and a pandemic, just to name a few. You were introduced to the real world a long time ago. The very second you began to process how to move forward when life's obstacles told you to turn back, you met this real world figure. And you conquered it. The fact that you will occupy what could be an empty chair is the reason why we are celebrating today. I think that's what I love about NBA Youngboy's lyrics or quote. Although his journey is different from the one that some of you are currently on, he faced the real world and he persevered through it. And he did it on his terms. So again, as I attempt to impart on you the true meaning of today's commemoration, I leave you with this. We are not here just to celebrate your graduation, but we are all here just because of you. Everything that you are shapes the world around you. I can personally attest to that. Because of you all, I am a better man, a father, a husband, and an educator. So go on. Shine your light. Don't be afraid. And conquer those fears, just as you have already done. Don't minimize who you are or your accomplishments. Please promise to take these moments and appreciate just how far you've actually come. You will need it, just as you will need each other, just as we need you. So to be clear, why are we celebrating today? We are celebrating today because you are all lovely people who are growing and shaping the world that my children will one day live in. We are celebrating because we are proud of everything that you are. Class of 2023, we are here because of you. Thank you.
Awesome, I get to follow that, so that's good. Well done, Mr. Forbes. Give me another round of applause for Mr. Forbes. Good morning. As I start, I would like to give some thanks to some of the people that helped make this day happen. So first, to our Board of Education. The City of St. Charles School District has an excellent Board of Education. I appreciate their willingness to focus and make decisions on what is best for the students. Thank you for everything you do to support our students, families, staff, administration, and community. Thank you to our central office administration for always being there to support us. Every day and every year, we all deal with new and different situations. Anytime we reach out for assistance, our superintendent and assistant superintendents are available to help. Thank you. We greatly appreciate your support. During my time here at St. Charles High School, I have been fortunate to be surrounded by a group of extremely talented teachers, counselors, and support staff. Anytime I observe their interactions with our students, I am impressed with how much they care and work together to help our students succeed. Thank you to devoting your time, both in and out of the school day, to supporting our students and families. It is through your contributions that we are here today. Towards the end of this school year, we had to make a very quick change with our graduation ceremony planning. I want to especially thank Ms. Julie Bosler and Ms. Sarah Scaturo for stepping up and volunteering to plan and organize this event to ensure it is as successful as it always is for our graduates. Over these last couple of months, they have worked tirelessly to familiarize themselves with all of the organization that goes into planning graduation with a strong desire to guarantee it is a great event for every single student. Thank you, Ms. Bosler and Ms. Scaturo, for making the St. Charles High School graduation special for our students, parents, families, and the St. Charles community. Now, Ms. Bosler and Ms. Scaturo have had several volunteers help as well, so I want to say thank you to the following for their assistance: Brad Bickle, Amy Robertson, Sharon Seward, Sky Reichert, Danica Napoli, Noah Nordman, and Mark Schaub. Also, I would like to thank Mr. David Taylor, our building technician, Mr. Tom Wright, and Mr. Mike Matthews, and the rest of our custodial crew for their hard work to build this set and ensure our campus is ready for this event. I cannot say thank you enough to this group for their help with graduation. Lastly, thank you to Dr. Zach Geis and his group for filming the St. Charles High School graduation and making it available via live stream for our community. Graduates, since your family first sent you on the way on your first day of school, this moment was always the goal. Graduation, a day filled with happiness. Your parents, families, and friends are sitting here watching you with smiles on their faces, so happy you have achieved this goal, and also quietly hoping my speech doesn't take too long so they can't wait to get the picture of you walking across the stage. Your teachers, sitting on the end of the aisles, are immensely proud and excited for you. They have spent the past 4 years watching you grow into outstanding students and, most importantly, amazing individuals. Your efforts, I'm sorry, this thing's driving me nuts. Your efforts and hard work have not gone unnoticed. Everyone in this room is here to celebrate you. Be proud of yourself. So trying to decide what to say today has taken some time. I have never been much of a storyteller or a purveyor of sacred wisdom. So I started with my English teacher roots and tried to find some inspirational quote to analyze and break down for you. I too, like Mr. Forbes, Googled some quotes and to find some things from famous people, but all I kept finding were quotes from Taylor Swift. So I did the next most logical thing, and I went to ChatGPT. It wrote a very beautiful, wonderful speech for me, but it too sounded very generic. So I thought it best if the advice actually just came from me. Graduation is a lifetime achievement you will always remember. It is a celebration of your efforts and the hours of work you have completed, as well as the knowledge you have learned to earn your diploma. It is a celebration of the club meetings, the musicals, the sporting events, and the school plays you participated in while here. It is a celebration of your educational success and the shared achievements of family, friends, and loved ones. Besides commemorating all of your years in school and time at St. Charles High, we need to make sure we're celebrating your next steps. As much as you have loved waking up early every single morning to go to high school, these days are now behind you. After today, each of you will be branching off on different paths. My advice to you is whatever path you decide to take from here, find your passion. Make this passion what you focus on and act upon in your life on a daily basis. Make this passion what drives you to be better and to do better for those around you. It will allow you to express who you are and what you believe. Now, if you aren't sure what that passion is right now, that is okay. Don't ever stop looking and don't settle for anything less. It's up to you to work for and earn everything you want in life. Your passion will allow you to reach your goals and dreams. I want to congratulate the St. Charles High School class of 2023. You have reached this milestone and have much more to accomplish. Enjoy this day. We are all so proud of you. Remember, you are a St. Charles High School pirate, and you always will be. Thank you. All right. At this time, we would like to recognize some of the accomplishments of our student body. First, summa cum laude. So students earning this distinction must possess a cumulative grade point average of 4.25 or higher. There are 25 members of the class of 2023 graduating summa cum laude. At this time, I would like these students to stand and be recognized. Take it. You guys can sit now. Magna cum laude. Students earning this distinction must possess either a cumulative grade point average of 4.05 or higher. There are 8 members of the class of 2023 graduating magna cum laude. At this time, I would like these students to stand and be recognized. Cum laude. Students earning this distinction must possess either a cumulative grade point average, we forgot to get rid of the word either, and I keep saying that, there's no either, sorry. a cumulative grade point average of 3.85 or higher. There are 12 members of the class of 2023 graduating cum laude. At this time, I would like these students to rise and be recognized. Scholar Activity Participant. Students earning this distinction must have a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher and active participation for 4 years as an athlete, performer, or member of a student organization. There are 42 members of the class of 2023 graduating as a Scholar Activity Participant. At this time, I would like these students to stand and be recognized. Principal's Leadership Award. Students earning this distinction must have maintained a grade point average of 3.0 or higher for 7 semesters, possess no grade lower than a C, as well as cultivating good citizenship throughout their 4 years at St. Charles High School. There are 29 members of the class of 2023 who have earned the Principal's Leadership Award. At this time, I would like these students to rise and be recognized. National Honor Society. Students earning this distinction must maintain a grade point average of 3.5 or higher, meet activity and community service requirements, and undergo a review process by a faculty selection committee. Once selected, the students must demonstrate and promote the qualities of leadership, character, scholarship, and service. There are 32 members of the class of 2023 graduating as members of the National Honor Society. At this time, I would like these students to stand and be recognized. Bright Flight. Students earning this distinction must possess a 30 or higher on the ACT exam to receive monies to further their education. There are 5 members of the class of 2023 qualifying for Bright Flight. At this time, I would like these students to stand and be recognized. United States Armed Forces. Our students going into the military have chosen to honor us in our country by protecting all of our ideals and values. At this time, would any member of the class of 2023 who is entering any branch of the armed forces please rise so that we may recognize you. I would also like for any guests with us this afternoon who have served or are currently serving in the armed forces to please rise so we can thank you for your service.
Good afternoon. As we all know, our high school career has been a very interesting experience. Our freshman year ended with COVID, but the hard times did not start there. Then we had the trash can set on fire, the recent SWAT call, but there were smaller things like people stealing stall doors and soap dispensers. But we got through it, and we didn't do it alone. I want you all to look around. Look at your friends and your acquaintances and realize that this may be the last time you see some of these people. Look at your teachers, the one who taught you and guided you through your high school careers. Make sure you let these people know that you appreciate them, that you are thankful that they are in your lives. Whether you had them just for 1 year or for 4, whether they are new teachers or have been here for 30 years, they were still a part of your high school career. Finally, look at your parents and guardians, the adults in your lives that were there for you every step of the way. From your very first steps to you walking across this stage today, they have been there for you. Please let them know that you are thankful for them. No matter where you are going, your friends and parents will always be there for you, so don't let go of that. Nora Roberts once said, "If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. If you don't step forwards, you're always in the same place." As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, no matter where we go or what we do, we have to take chances. You are the writer of your life story. Please do not be afraid to pick up the pen and start writing. Do at least one thing a day that scares you. Seek discomfort. Don't settle for a normal life. Do what makes you happy, what brings you joy, because it's our lives now. We get to choose what we do with our lives, and we've only got one of them, so let's make the most of it. It is my pleasure to introduce our principal, Dr. Ted Happel, for the presentation of candidates for graduation.
Distinguished members of the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to present to you these 182 candidates who have fulfilled all necessary requirements set forth by the City of St. Charles School District and the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. It is with honor that the faculty of the St. Charles High School recommends the awarding of the diplomas to these students.
Okay, you guys ready for your part? Megan Grace Jacobson Ellison, Class President, graduating summa cum laude. Trent Bascravani, Class Speaker. Travion Adrian Adams. Ava Louise Albright. Jewel Mueller Archie, graduating magna cum laude. Mackenzie Elizabeth Arndt, graduating cum laude. Emily Paige Abashan. Charlie Avalos. Austin Alexander Ave Lalamance. Riley Oyu. Marcus Isaiah Balin. Paris Amari Benton. Alyssa Catherine Berkemeyer, graduating summa cum laude. Peyton Marie Berkemeyer, graduating summa cum laude. Taylor Ann Berkemeyer, graduating summa cum laude. Katie Alessandra Black, graduating summa cum laude. Maya Elizabeth Bott. Luke August Bourgeat, graduating summa cum laude. Adriana Nicole Bradley, graduating summa cum laude. Allison K. Browning. Christopher Lee Buchanan, Jr. Alexis Nicole Butler. Jack Leroy Case, graduating summa cum laude. Liam Connor Cassidy. Lillian Chavez Medina. Asia Renee Cohen Davis. LaKenny Deshawn Cole. Jacqueline Cortez Lopez, graduating cum laude. Micaiah Brielle Crenshaw. Christopher LaFonce Crump, Jr. Isabella Marie Eileen Cruzado. Levi Dakota Dart. Logan James Doyle, graduating summa cum laude. Jayshawn Samaj Dumas. Natasha Eller Tashada. Caleb Parker Elliott. Donovan Raymond Feldberg. Mazi Alicia Ferrer. Andrew Lee Finley Jr. Carol K. Flanagan. Olivia Rose Fogarty. Leah Delight Freeman, graduating summa cum laude. Dason Andrew Friesenberg.
DeAndre Galmore Jr. Briasia Leuna Camille Gant. Adrian Gayano Murillo. Angelica Garcia Chenacua. Jennifer Lynn Gargus, graduating magna cum laude. Emma Marie Gilkison. Catrell Lamar Gilliard. Gavin James Goggin. Toby John Goodwin, graduating summa cum laude. Cadence Marie Halliday. Salma Fuad Hamed. Mia Noel Hampshire. Joel Dwight Hart. Jordan Michael Hart. Alyssa Callie Hatfield McGee. Connor James Hawkins. Sarah Michelle Hine. Hannah Loren Hainel, graduating magna cum laude. Olivia Rose Helton. Lisette Alejandra Hernandez. Daniel Hernandez Orozco. Steven Edward Hetzler. Electra K. Isabel Hickson. Kenneth Wook Wong, graduating summa cum laude. Adriana Jolie Hoffman. Emily Marie Holtgrew, graduating summa cum laude. Marissa Grace Horn. Trenton Alexander Huffman. Madison Mae Jackson, graduating magna cum laude. Macy Renee Jones. Addison Lynn Kirstein, graduating summa cum laude. Ryan Douglas Kimberlin. Alyssa Lee King, graduating magna cum laude. Austin Nicholas Clemmy, graduating cum laude. Georgia Jean Kaur, graduating summa cum laude. Galen Nathaniel Krager, graduating summa cum laude. Jada Nicole Krollman. Hannah Elizabeth Labandi. Sydney Michelle Latham. Jalen Ann LeBeau. Elijah Pierre Leach. Elijah Michael Mai Leonard. Isabella Grace Lippincott. Owen Luthenauer. Gianni Thomas Marasso. Nathaniel Paul Martin. Colin Anthony Martinez. Catherine Page Marvin, graduating summa cum laude. Kofi Kwaning Embro. Andrew Clinton McCoy. Emma Lee McLean, graduating cum laude. Maddox Ryan Meyer. Ashley Elizabeth Miser. Carter Patrick Melton, graduating cum laude. Caleb Michael Mertz, graduating summa cum laude. Allison Christine Miller. Riley Michelle Milzark. Kanesia Aria Mims. Maurice Malachi Money. Abigail Renee Moore. Haj Mohammed. Valeria Munoz Chenacoa. Josefina Noemi Numerolo, graduating summa cum laude. Martin Nizea Murphy. Zach Murphy. Michael Robert Nelson. Kaden Nicole Nemechek. Jordan Matthew Nevels. Rosalind Marie Navoy. Haley Christine Newtown, graduating summa cum laude. Travis Joseph Orff. Stephanie Ortiz Garcia.
Edward Allen Page. Madeline Jean Palmer. Thomas James Palmer III. Peyton Marie Pearl. Levi Gregory Perry South. Layla Lorraine Foth, graduating cum laude. Carter Thomas Phillips. Molly Renee Piper, graduating magna cum laude. Cheyenne Marie Porterfield. Sita Puati Jr. Nicholas Anthony Pugh. Ash Maria Ray. Dawn Lee Razor. Ashley Reagan Reed, graduating summa cum laude. Nicholas Miles Reese. Victoria K. Reinbold. Zoe Nicole Risley. Nyla Nishay Roach. Kobe Montel J. Robinson. Louise Romero. Jesus Eduardo Romero Chernukua, graduating cum laude. Hadley James Nowak Rubling, graduating summa cum laude. Isaac Daniel Salamoni. Jaden Lee Sanford. Lillian Fiona Sasso. Samuel Stephen Schneider. Colton James Schroer. Michaela Elizabeth Scott. Charles Francis Shields. Xavier Lamar Short. Heather Lynn Simon. Marissa Carol Sipe, graduating summa cum laude. Grace Elaine Skeen, graduating cum laude. Cade Evaristo Slayton. Kayla Ko Starr. Colton Michael Steiner. Benjamin Russell Steinauer. Michael Eric Stevens. Chase Gerald Stewart. Emma Lynn Stewart. Jasmine Jamara Stewart. Dania Jean Sedell Strickland. Isaac Sutton. Cole Joseph Thiesfeld. Elena Elizabeth Thomas, graduating summa cum laude. Sydney Ella Tinker. J. Edward Tortolot. Abigail Grace Trotterman, graduating summa cum laude. Bianca Penelope Travis. Lita Faith Turner. Emily Grace Wagner. Cheyenne Kamara Shate Ward. Cole Ashton Ward. Carissa Faith Waters Wagner. Allison Sarah White, graduating magna cum laude. Blake Levi Wiggs, graduating cum laude. Katrina Elizabeth Wilfong. Cami Jolie Wilkins, graduating cum laude. Colton Jude Williams, graduating cum laude. Brandon Mikkel Wilson. Anthony Scott Wirt. Gwyneth Lucille Whitman, graduating cum laude. Nathan Charles Wolf. Eduardo Francisco Zapata Lopez. Yanbin Zhang, graduating magna cum laude.
Almost there, y'all. Don't worry, don't worry. My fellow graduates, at this time, I ask you to please rise and join me in the ceremonial tassel turn. You ready? Graduates, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap to signify your graduation from St. Charles High School. Turn 'em. At this time, we ask that my fellow graduates stay standing and the members of the audience to please stay seated for our closing remarks.
Family and friends, it is my pleasure to announce the St. Charles High School graduating class of 2023. Graduates, please be seated. Graduates, please be seated. At this time, we ask that all guests please remain seated until the Board of Education, administration, faculty, and graduates have recessed from the gymnasium. Following the recessional march, the gymnasium and grounds will remain open for those who wish to stay and take photographs with their graduate. On behalf of the Board of Education, District and Building Administration, and the faculty at St. Charles High School, thank you for your attendance this morning, and congratulations to the St. Charles High School class of 2023.
Applause.